Good evening. This is Uncle Yab, and we're gathering with Yab. Today, I got my co-host, Richard Carrington. How you doing, my brother?
Oh, man, I'm doing great, man.
Another day.
Always.
And we got a nice topic we're going to talk about today, what I've been really concerned about. We're going to talk about Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith.
Yes.
Now, we're going to do some history on them.
Okay.
They've been married for like 16, 17 years. They got married in 1997.
Okay.
Okay. So he was married before then.
In 97 or 2007? They got married?
I want to say 1997.
Oh, okay. They've been married that long. Okay.
They've been married a long time.
Yeah.
Long time.
Yeah.
So they met and everything like that. So this is his second marriage.
Yes.
And I think she's never been married before, I don't think. So what's been going on now, they have a show.
Yeah.
You know, so she's talking about this and talking about that, and so is he.
Okay.
Now, from the way I look at it, we heard about this. They in some type of monogamous relationship, or they doing this and they doing that, and it's all right with each other as far as
like open, yeah,
yeah. But seemed like to me he getting the bad end of the stick.
Yeah.
That's what I think. And from what I've been hearing, she's been bad mouthing him, saying the sex not good, and he can't handle her and stuff like that, man.
Wow.
You know, and then so now he's coming back with actually doing things to say like when a person do something, you just can't condemn them for making a mistake. You got to forgive them.
Okay.
But
so he's giving her a pass for all that.
Trying to.
Yeah.
But when you ask me, she done did this more than one time.
Yeah.
That's not a mistake.
Yeah.
She messed with the one rapper.
Right.
Okay.
Made him look bad about the entanglement.
Right. And she was doing other stuff too.
Yeah.
So from what I think, man, and from what I've been hearing, she was wild. She was a wild ticket way before this.
Oh yeah.
You know, and he knew about it.
Yeah.
And I saw on one of the clips, on one of the takes that somebody had put out, was that when they were young, they said they had a lot of sex and stuff like that, which is fine. Mm-hmm. He said he would do anything to please her, man.
Right.
Because she was hot like that.
Right, okay,
you know? So he would go crazy and do what he needed to do just to please her.
Okay.
You know. So in other words, he's going out of his way.
Right.
Because she needed it, man. She gotta have it. So he wanna make sure he fulfills her.
Wow.
Yeah. Now forward all the way back to now. Mm-hmm. She's still like that.
Right.
But they're older.
And he's slowing down.
Exactly. Because I don't care what nobody say, man, female, men slow down. So you guys can think all what you want to think. You know, you can take all the pills and exercise, but men slow down.
Right.
Women can stay in the game a little longer than a man.
Right.
You know that.
Yeah.
But as far as all the other stuff, men slow down. So it looks like to me that pretty much their relationship has ran its course.
Yeah.
But I don't get why he's still hanging on to her.
You know, man, that's an interesting thing because, you know, like you said, they got a lot of history. They got 3 kids together.
Two.
And
Willow and Jada.
And Jada. And those two both have some serious issues.
Yes.
You know, you know, it seems like I don't know what her deal is. It seems like she just humiliates him, you know, all the time. And I wonder what that's from. You know, a lot of people used to say that, you know, Will was gay and she just was his cover, you know, or they call it beard or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But that he was really gay and she, you know, she agreed to be his wife and they would have open relationship and all that other stuff.
Oh, really?
So that's one thing I heard, but you know, people say anything, but what you see is what you see. And what you see is her really humiliating him, man.
Yeah.
You know,
and like I said, or not to cut you off, but like I said, she throwing daggers out there at him, and she's saying things like, when she was on this show talking to a couple of females, I don't know if it was Oprah or some other people, because I saw a show where he was talking to Oprah.
Yeah, recently, right?
He was talking about you got to forgive and all this and that, and marriage is something that you got to work on. I get that.
Yeah, absolutely.
But once it comes to disrespect
like that,
and the loss of morals and values, me personally, I couldn't take that.
Yeah.
I don't care who it is, Money, Broke, Jada, Holly Berry, whoever it is. I wouldn't take none disrespect.
Right. There's a line, and a real man's only going to go so far.
That's what
He's only going to let you get away with so much.
Exactly.
I don't care, like you said, who you are. You see Halle Berry been divorced 2 or 3 times.
Of course.
You know what I mean? Because, you know, a real man's only gonna put up with so much, no matter how beautiful the woman is, or no matter what.
Exactly.
So and the thing with her, man, with Jada is that I'm not sure if like she's doing this purposely, or is this just who she is? You know what I'm saying? Is she trying to make him look bad, or is she just doesn't care?
Well, you would think that she care about the guy.
Yeah.
But like you said, what's her reason for doing this?
Yeah.
Is she just trying to just does she know it's coming to an end?
Right.
Or maybe she may just saying, well, he's saying this about me, I'm gonna just go out here and just do this, let myself go now.
Right.
Because she may be in going through some type of phase where she just want to just do her own thing. Not that she hasn't been doing it.
Right.
But she out here saying, okay, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to say why I'm doing it.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I still, to this day, she in love with Tupac.
Yeah.
So he can't compete with the dead.
Right.
So,
right.
And that's a problem in itself.
Yeah.
For me.
Right.
And he said, I think one time he said that he wanted to confront Tupac because he knew he wasn't, because we'll know he's not the thug like Tupac.
Yeah, right.
He knew he couldn't compare that way.
Right.
But it never materialized, and I guess Tupac got killed before.
Right.
He really wanted to talk to him and say, hey man,
back off.
Right, or something.
Right.
Or something, this is my old lady, this and that and the other, I'm serious about this, But I guess it never happened.
And even though Will Smith sings like those, soft raps, he's no chump, man. Will Smith ain't a punk, man.
He
ain't no little dude either.
Right.
He got some size to him. He grew up in Philly for real,
Yeah,
So
And I'm not saying he's not.
But he's not a gangster.
Right.
And if he got some other things in his closet that she could expose him, that could be part of the reason that she feels entitled or feels that she can say whatever she wants about him and their situation,
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe there's something that that she's holding over him, man.
That's
because
true. That's
at
true.
the end of the day, man, he gets $25-30 million a movie.
Oh yeah,
he's one of the biggest. Yeah. He's one of the biggest stars in the world. He's in the top 5 of the biggest actors in the world.
Yep.
So,
have you heard anything? To be honest with you, man, I haven't heard him doing anything. To be honest,
right.
I haven't heard him.
It's always been about her.
Right. So that's why I was trying to give him a pass.
Right.
Because it's always been about her. You never caught him with another woman, or another man for that matter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the only thing is that, like, why is she doing all that, man? There's something else going on. There's got to be something else there, man. Because like, if you get into it with your wife, or, and you did something foul or whatever, she can say, okay, he was foul, so this is why I did this or whatever.
Yeah.
But if he's never doing anything, why are you always, why are you doing this?
Exactly.
Why do you have this young boy, you manipulating this young boy and having relationships with him,
Right.
What's the deal, I don't get her whole deal, man. I used to, I tell you, man, my younger brother, he absolutely loved her, when she was younger, when she was on, Different World and all that.
Right.
And those other shows and stuff.
And she was a good actress.
She is.
A good actress, smart.
Very talented, man, and very smart. But there's something there, man, you know what I mean? Like, because you wake up in the morning and you sit laying next to a woman that's saying all this stuff about you, man, publicly, and basically clowning.
Yeah, he's getting clowned, he's getting humiliated.
Yeah.
And it was so much that I could take of something like that.
Right.
And I'm not even Will Smith, and I ain't got no money.
Right.
You get what I'm trying to say. So
he can have any woman he wants,
Of course.
So there's something else there.
And it might be.
And you said, like he was on Oprah talking about forgiveness and stuff, so maybe that's part of his spiritual journey or something, that he can forgive her for all this. I don't know, man. I'm not part of that.
Yeah, I'm not going for that.
You know what I mean?
Because a lot of times I used to like Will Smith as far as what he was doing in his movies and stuff like that. But one thing that I started taking an eye to, when he did that one movie all by himself. I am whatever.
Yeah.
Why you do the movie by yourself? you ain't got nobody else in the movie but you.
Right.
That for some reason I looked at that. And said, what is that? Why is he that selfish? Or he that freaking all into himself? He doing a whole movie just him.
Right.
It was weird to me.
That's a serious point, man.
That.
Yeah.
So that's when I started taking a back seat to his whole persona and what he was talking about.
Okay.
And another thing too, him and her want us to listen to what they're talking about as far as this misogynistic marriage and and open marriage and stuff like that. That might not be what everybody wants.
Yeah.
Well, that might not be for everybody.
Exactly.
But that might be good for you guys, but don't kick that like that's the gospel.
Right. That we should be doing or whatever.
That's something you doing.
No, we don't know.
And it ain't working like to me. What y'all doing?
Right, because obviously it's not working.
Right.
And I'm sure that I haven't got his tell-all book yet that just came out. His book just came out, but so I heard he tells a lot about situations that happen in life and so.
And that's something he's gonna have to do because now it's to the point now where I guess he wanna. This is what I'm saying. He want to feel some empathy. When people feel empathy for him, you know what I mean. But he probably went through a lot.
I bet he did.
With her and with everything else in life that people go through. Mm-hmm. But don't sit here and try to kick it to people like us.
Right.
Like, what you doing is good and you should try it.
Yeah.
Because nah, what you doing, that look like self-destruction.
Right, yeah.
And I don't want to be a part of it.
No.
I mean, it's a tabloid thing and everybody look at it and they laugh and this, that, and the other. But when the smoke is clear,
right,
you and her have a problem.
Yeah.
I think so.
Right. No, I agree. And the kids, the kids have suffered,
Yes,
and so, because they were saying at one point, one of the kids didn't even want them to be their parent anymore. They want to be emancipated and wanted to be on their own and away from them.
Yeah.
So when you got all the money in the world and you all opportunity and you don't want to be around it, that means something ain't right there.
It's a problem, bro. It's a problem. And like I told you before, money don't buy you happiness.
No, never.
More money, more problems.
Yeah.
And then when the kids are looking at two dysfunctional parents.
Yes.
Now they like, wow, what do we do?
Right.
We can't go to these fools because they dysfunction in itself.
Yeah, exactly.
So now we out here alone.
Right.
You know what I mean? Trying to raise ourselves and trying to figure out what's wrong and what's right.
Right.
And, try to, figure out these morals and values things.
Right.
And it's weird.
And, just think, you at home and mom, your father's out acting and mom's out here tripping with some young dude.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's that supposed to, what kind of thoughts go in your mind, about
exactly.
that?
You're right, bro. And all that's doing is hurting the kids.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they older, or they what, early 20s, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So they probably know right from wrong, but still as a child, they really don't understand what's going on.
Right.
Because they haven't been there.
No.
They don't know. They haven't hit that pinnacle of marriage and things like that when you got a man and a woman and things might not be going just right in a relationship or a marriage, stuff like that. So they don't really know. So they get information from either, like we doing, these social media groups or the actual mother and father themselves.
Right.
And then you got your mother and father that's not too cool, and they saying one thing, and then you got your mother on the talk show saying another thing.
Right.
It's confusing.
It's got to be, man. It's got to be really hard for a kid to live in that, man. No matter, like you said, no matter how much money they got.
Yeah.
Because the money don't give you a peace of mind.
That's right. That's right.
So
it's just crazy. And like once again with me, whenever I see Will Smith now, and I hate to say that because I used to like him as a actor.
Yeah.
As a person, as a rapper or whatever, but. He got to the point now where he really have gotten self-centered. Yeah. To the point where I don't think he really know what to say. He don't know what he's dealing with.
Right.
So when you're in a situation like that, you need to stop and do some soul searching.
Yeah.
Because he's not gonna find happiness with her.
No.
He got to find happiness within himself first.
Exactly.
And vice versa. Yeah. Because maybe something going on with her.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But to go around and be jumping in bed with all these individuals, it's not going to solve anything.
No.
Maybe that's her. Maybe that's just her gene makeup. Maybe that's what she want to do.
Right.
Maybe she's going through some type of crisis.
Right.
But she got to figure that out herself.
Yeah, absolutely.
And maybe he's being tore down by that.
Right.
You never know.
It's affected him, man. It's definitely affected him. And he's got a new movie just come out where he plays Venus and Serena's father. So,
and I saw small clips of that, and that looks like it's gonna be real good because he can act.
Yo,
he can act.
He's one of the best.
And more like I'll look at it.
Yeah.
But it's just that when he starts trying to give. Trying to give you information about life situation. That's when I just turn it.
Because he
living in a glass house.
Right.
Don't throw no stones.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. So, and that's why I look at things.
Yeah, no, that's real, man. Because I'm 100% with you on that, man. You can't give me family advice. You can't give me marriage advice,
right?
Because your wife is on your
stuff on shaky ground
and on the internet making you look like a fool.
Yeah.
So there's no respect or discipline in your home.
Exactly.
No order in your home.
Right. So I can't listen.
Yeah. Because if your home is out of order.
Crap.
Yeah. And that's the thing. With this Hollywood stuff and even with society, man, I still come from the place where the man's the head of the house. You respect the woman, you honor the woman, but there's order in your house. There's got to be, because otherwise it becomes chaos, and we see chaos playing out in front of us. So
that's right, man. I'm the same way. I was born and raised like that.
That's the way.
But like you said, when you get out of that situation, those things like that, or those morals and values, like I always preach.
Yeah.
Then you're doing what society wants you to do. And that's not necessarily right.
No.
Just because society doing it, or you supposed to do it, that's a sheep.
Yeah.
We supposed to be leaders.
Yeah.
I consider myself a leader.
That's right. You? Absolutely, man.
And I'm not going to follow anybody, because when you follow people, that's damnation to hell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you don't want that. And this is just something coming from me. I'm not a philosopher or nothing like that.
No,
neither are you, but this is common sense.
And men that have lived,
Right, men that have lived and have strong opinions.
Yes.
On things.
Right.
And everybody it's like they say, every opinions are like an asshole. Everybody
got one. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. And but I know right from wrong.
Yeah.
And as far as I'm concerned, different things that I see out here in the world nowadays, man, is it's concerning to me.
It is.
A lot of times you can't talk about certain things, or certain things you got to keep hush hush.
Yeah.
And that used to not be like that.
No.
Right.
Because if you can't talk freely about stuff, how are you going to deal with it? How you going? If you can't address it, then
Right.
Then how can you deal with it? How can you even get an understanding about it if you can't really even talk about it?
There you go. There you go. And that's what.
Sure.
That's why. And then especially as far as family is concerned, you want to always have a good grip on your family, man.
Yeah.
Because if you're raising kids and things like that, you want to try to bring them up and let them know, hey, this is right, this is wrong. This is what I expect of you. This is what I expect of you carrying the family name.
Yes, absolutely, man.
You don't want to go outside of that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No, that's true, man. You have to be responsible. You have to walk in, your birthright and all that stuff.
Right.
For sure, man.
But a lot of people don't believe that, because once again, society is taking things away from the house, taking away from the home, taking things away from what you should do, creating things that you need to be doing, and it's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
True. Something like we said before, man. I always say this. You got certain things that's tradition, certain things that don't need to be touched, or don't need to be altered, And people are doing it now because it's the status quo, or it's 2021. Nah. I'm not with that, man.
Nah, neither,
what
man.
About you?
No, I'm not with it, man. I think, like you said, there's certain things that are just in stone and just should not be changed. You know?
As long as you're doing right by individuals, why should you start changing things?
Right.
Because what's the cause of you changing things or rewriting books and stuff like that?
Right.
Because of what? Because of you just had an epiphany where you want to just change things?
Right. Nah, that's
if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's right. That's right.
That's why I look at it.
No, I agree, bro. 100%, man.
And then that's why you have people out here that they may say things and do another thing and things that you can't trust, and that's where chaos comes in.
Yes.
The concern. Like remember, I'm just bringing another thing. Back in the day, you was able to scold your kids and spank your kids and things like
exactly.
that. Now you can't even touch your kids.
No,
and me personally, I always wondered, when did they pass that law?
Right.
No, I never heard it, or nobody said they be voting on it. Because I didn't vote on that.
That's right.
I'm like, and then when I came around, like, who said anything about that?
Right.
They slipped that in there.
Yeah. You know? Whose business is, as long as I'm not abusing my kids,
Right.
if I got to spank them, they get spanked.
Exactly, man.
You know?
And I ain't never seen a kid that was scolded that turned out bad.
Right.
You know, I got beat down as a kid.
Man,
I think I'm pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty good dude.
I got beatings, man.
I have respect for my elders and things like that, but...
And my oldest son will tell you that he got some spankings too.
Oh, of course.
You know,
of course.
But it wasn't, abusive or violent. It was when he needed it.
There you go, out of love.
Yeah.
I got daughters. And a lot of
it's going to hurt me more than it's going to hurt you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But hey.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
And when you run in your household, you can't let society run your household. Or let the internet run your household.
100%, brother.
Or let Facebook run your household. No. You have to do what's best for you. Because if not, man, you're going to have a lot of BS running around. You ain't gonna be the
You said a lot, man. You said a lot with that, brother. You got to run your own household.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And that's what I try to do. And like I say on this platform here, I'm here to talk the truth.
Yeah.
And I'm here to set it straight.
Yep.
Yes, I have opinions. Yes, you have opinions.
Right.
And people can say what they want to say. I'm not telling you to live by my rules.
Right.
But this is just a common sense conversation coming from two individuals that have been through life.
That's right.
Basically. And that's what we do, right?
That's what we do, man.
We do. And this platform is here for anybody that want to question us, want to challenge us,
right?
Want to even talk about other things. Right. They may have something in their life that's going on,
or enlighten us. To why they think the way they think, or why they agree with what's going on, if they agree with it. You know what I mean? Right. We're open for that discussion,
exactly.
debate.
And anybody want to get in touch with me, they know how to get in touch with me.
Yeah.
And by the way, I will say this before I leave. You guys want to subscribe to my show, like, subscribe, and hit that button. Because we need that. We need all we can get because we're going to keep going.
Yeah,
and we've been getting a lot of good reviews.
Yes.
Like, a lot of people been coming to me saying they like the show. Mm-hmm. They've been coming to you saying the same thing.
Yes.
And we just try and open it up to a broader margin of people or anything.
And it's just about the conversation,
Yes.
Having the conversations, because that, like you say, when you talk with people and you exchange ideas and everything, we all grow.
Mm-hmm. You're right. And that's what it's all about, growing.
Yeah.
Growing. I'm not here to hurt nobody. I'm not here to tear anybody down.
No, absolutely
But I always say each one teach one.
Yes.
If I have something positive to say, I want to say it.
Yeah.
And hopefully people listen.
Yes.
And I can reciprocate it. If somebody got something to say, something positive, I'll listen to it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then we can have what you call a roundtable discussion.
Absolutely, man.
That's my next topic. I want to get some of these millennials, some of these young people together, and we're gonna have a roundtable talk because we have all ages. A lot of our friends we hang out with.
Right.
8 to 80, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a lot of different people that have different mindsets.
Yeah.
So
because them younger people think a lot different than us on some things.
Yeah.
So they need to enlighten us on, some of that new stuff they messing with.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Because I don't know everything.
Right.
And a lot of times when I learn something, I learn it from the young cats.
Yeah.
Yeah,
man. Wow.
But
absolutely.
Yeah, so I think that was a good one here today, man. You got anything to say?
Man. I was just thinking, I wanted to say rest in peace to this Memphis rapper, Young Dolph. This is my son's favorite rapper. My oldest son, his favorite rapper. He turned me on to him many years ago, and I kind of got into him, and I listened. The music, some of it's crazy, but he was a businessman and he was independent. And he really worked hard to be independent and self-sufficient. And, he was shot down yesterday in Memphis outside the bakery. And, I was actually a little sad. I didn't know him, but, I was still sad because it's just another young brother. And that's something we got to talk about at some point, just the violence and, all these young rappers getting killed, man.
Yeah, that definitely got to stop, man. I heard the same thing. I'm like, wow, because I like some of his music too.
Yeah.
But then I also saw or heard some of the stuff that he was doing as far as positiveness.
Yeah.
So I'm like, wow, this guy was really trying to get stuff together,
I think
man.
He was,
and get his hood together and everything like that. And I don't know, man. Is it jealousy, man? What these young cats doing out here? What are they they don't want us to succeed,
right.
or is somebody else working this to stop this young brother, or
right.
what's going on out here, man? That's what we got to find out. What's really going on?
Yeah.
You know, because that man, if he's doing something positive,
right.
and you take his life like that, that's not right.
No,
that's not right.
Yeah.
I can see if he's around here doing dirt,
right?
You know, and I don't know,
right?
You know, maybe he could have been moving wrong in the streets,
right?
I don't know,
right?
You know, but as far as a death is concerned, you know, like you said, rest in peace to that guy, because he's just 35 years old, 36 years old, man. Come on, that's too young. That's too young.
You know, and you got kids, you know, we got family, and you know, now they got to, you know, go on.
Yep.
You know,
you're right, man. And not only just him.
Yeah.
It was he's the latest.
Yes,
of a
that's
couple
what I'm
of them
saying.
that fell victims of violence.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people was thinking. A lot of people. I talked to somebody the other day, man. And do you think whenever you get big like that, you have to get out of the hood? What do you think about that?
I think you might have to, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
I mean, I think you can still.
Too.
You don't have to be there to help affect it. You can still donate. You can come in and help and do different things, but sometimes you got to, you know, remove yourself from that environment, because there's so many people that want what you got and are willing to, you know, do whatever it is to get it.
Yeah.
No matter what that means.
I saw a clip about him. People were saying something about he didn't do something along the line with the Illuminati and crap like that.
Right, yeah.
And he got done in that way.
Yeah, because he was independent and they were trying to get him to sign thing. You know?
Exactly. I saw something that he even said, that was on TikTok or something, that he said, what should I do? Should I take this $20 million?
Oh, yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Or should I do what I need to do?
Right.
He said, you know what, damn that. Damn that $20 million.
Right, yeah.
Meaning he gonna do what he want to do.
Right.
You know, and I get that. That's an upstanding individual.
Yeah.
He want to do things on his own.
Right.
And that's the only way you gonna have something.
Yeah.
And to be self-sufficient.
Right, yes.
Instead of that's to somebody else's music.
Right.
You want to be the fiddler.
Yes.
You know.
Absolutely, man.
And a lot of people don't like that.
Yeah, it's true, man. You know, and you know, like you said, man, we don't know the whole story. We just know that a young man lost his life. You know, and
he got a family and stuff like that. Shout out to his family.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, young Dolph.
Yeah.
You know, and I hope they find the killers and everything like that.
Absolutely,
and,
man.
Set that thing straight down there in Memphis, because
Memphis
that whole
wild,
city.
Man.
Yeah, is it? You been down there?
Yeah, it's wild.
Have you really?
Yeah, I've been down there a few times.
Wow, yeah.
And
brothers and sisters down there.
Yeah, man, they get busy down there. So yeah.
Well, I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
I haven't been down there, but you know, I've been to other places.
Yeah.
You know, and,
it's one of them.
Really?
Yeah, they get down there. Man.
What about the food down there? Nice.
Food's good, man. You know, because my church used to goes there every year. They have like a convention, so I would go there, you know, a lot. So and then just going and traveling, and it's
you can tell, huh?
Yeah.
Talking to the people down there. Yeah.
But
it's sad, man. But because we have to do it more as a people.
We do.
You know,
we do, and we can't just say. It's like these young kids are dying, man. I mean, he's not a young kid, but he's young to us. He's a young guy to us, and you know, just him and then other ones that have been, you know, the kid from New York,
Pop Smoke, man.
And he was only 24, 25, you know.
I know.
And it's like they just die, and then we're upset for a minute, and then we're just back to life again, back to normal. And I just think that, you know, there's something bigger going on, man, you know.
You're right. It could be.
You know, so.
You know.
But you know, we'll delve into it, man. We'll do some research and stuff. And see what we come up with.
We're gonna definitely do that.
And then what we talking about? We're gonna address next time we meet. The case or
the Rittenhouse case.
Yes,
we're gonna do that because that definitely needs to be talked about.
So stay tuned for that.
Exactly. You're right, Rich. Stay tuned, and we're gonna get out of here tonight.
Yes.
And we're gonna keep our mouth shut about the other stuff.
Yeah. All right.
You got anything else to say, my brother?
No, man. This is a great night.
Yep. All right, you guys. This is Gab with Gab and Richard Carrington, and we out.
We out.